Dragon Ball Sparking Zero is 2 months away from the official release, but right now it's on a road tour to many locations. I've personally traveled to California, Nevada, and my most recent trip to Phoenix, Arizona, where I'm bringing you some more exclusive demo gameplay from Anime Impulse. Before we hop into the video, please let me know in the comments below on who you plan on maining in Sparking Zero. Also, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe to the channel as it helps me grow. Now with that said, lock in for October 11th. And now we're back with some more gameplay. Now I know you guys are getting a little tired of this, but we have a lot more to show. And of course, we're going to start showing some different characters. So like Piccolo, we're going to show Krillin, Yamchas, you know, people who weren't seen enough in my previous videos. So of course, we're choosing Piccolo, but we wanted to have some fun with Super Saiyan 3 Goku. So like I said, we're going to throw in some characters we've seen and some characters we haven't seen enough. And as you can see, I picked Krillin here because honestly, I didn't play with Krillin enough myself. So I wanted to see what he's capable of doing. And of course, we're going against Frieza, mainly because we're on planet Namek, and you know that's one of the best maps for Frieza specifically, just to, you know, showcase the true fight. You know, this is Piccolo versus Frieza, so we got to do it on the home planet. Alright, so we're going to jump into this gameplay here. Now, like I said, this gameplay specifically, there's just too much going on when it comes to just recording as much as possible. So I don't know what I did in this clip, and this is all my gameplay. I've already said this before. This is all my gameplay, but I've recorded too much to know every single detail. So we're gonna like kind of live react with you guys at the same time. So Frieza's gonna go ahead and hit me first, and of course I'm gonna dash around him. That move right there, I want to explain that you can do that while you're dashing towards the opponent and literally just press triangle, and you'll be able to go around them. So it's one of the moves that I kind of figured out. I think I'm the only one that's kind of shown that off, so really cool. At least I figured that out by myself. You can see me do it again. I'm telling you, it's a good move to do, especially because if you're trying to continue doing the homing dash, it's a great move to pull off. So here I tried to go for the grab. It did not work against Frieza, but I went with the Sonic Sway because I was not letting Frieza give me more damage. Like, I'm already at 2 health bars. So Frieza's doing a lot of damage already. Like, he's putting the dog water hands on me right now. So right there, I should have won that clash, I feel like. But and then we both go for the perception, which I won that one. And then we're going to keep going with the dash. And there you go. I do it again with the triangle dash. I'm telling you, that's a great move to learn. So just keep that in mind if you guys do try out this demo at some point, or even when the game comes out. So, and I do want to say there are a couple more spots that this game will be at the actual like roadmap. I can show you guys the roadmap right here. There are specific places that I feel like you guys can try out, especially if you guys live in those areas. I think the only one that would be really good left that's going to be worth it for content creators would be going to that Grid Life in California, since it's a 3-day event. So I don't know, that's in September, so it's a little farther away, especially close to the release of the game. So I don't know, we'll see on that. But okay, here we switch to Krillin, and of course going against Yamcha. This is an Earthling fight. A lot of people have asked me for Earthling fights. Too many people have asked me for Earthling fights, so trying to show off that as much as possible. And we get out of the water mainly because charging in underwater is not a smart idea. Keep that in mind. And of course Yamcha throws a Kamehameha and somehow hits us, because I don't know what's up with this game, but you literally for some reason kind of track into it. I'm telling you, I did not move there and I still got hit. So really weird. So Yamcha's charging away. There's a reason why I picked Yamcha specifically. Like I said in my previous videos, Yamcha is the only one that truly was throwing a Kamehameha wave to do beam clashes. And I don't know why I'm powering up. See, so I get out of the water because I thought I was going to charge up. But of course, we're trying to get the hands on Yamcha. But he's giving us the hands, unfortunately. There I did a block. And then we're going to go into a combo, dash around him, try to get above, but it does not work above. We go with the grab, which works out here, trying to get him out of the little situation we're in the water, but it's not really working out. Here we go into a clash, really beautiful clash, honestly, especially because Yamcha dashed at me and then I literally went right with him. Here giving a little combo to Yamcha, but of course the camera angle can be a little wonky. So we're getting out of the water, we're charging up, and we're about to hit the beam clash right here. Bam! The beam clash happens. It's just timing. You just know when Yamcha's gonna throw it, and then you go with it. Luckily, I was charging, and I knew Yamcha was going to throw it at some point. And we're dimension breaking this whole thing right now, and we just destroy him with Krillin. So Krillin with the OG Kamehameha, you know, he was what, the second person to learn it after Goku. So now we switch to Super Saiyan 3 Goku. And of course, this is still Frieza. Here, I think I really wanted to focus on just getting a little more close combat. As you can see, I did a perfect block there. And a lot of people have been asking me on the movement. Like I said, the movement itself is really good. You want to really understand the sidestepping and the step-ins. Here, I try to do a charge attack. I don't like how it looks. To be honest, it doesn't really work the best when you're charging up and attacking that way. So I would recommend just going around the opponent. Here, we're going to go, of course, around him again. Right there, he tried to do a grab, but it did not work. Luckily, it did not work. That would have been really bad there. And of course, we're going to keep going with the combos. I charge up right there. So remember, ki is huge in this game. If you have ki, you can do a lot of things in terms of movement, in terms of just doing a super attack and all the good stuff. So here I dodged right there perfectly. So this is a mechanic from BT3. The moment you're about to get hit by a beam, you just press circle and you vanish. Here I'm going for my ultimate. I'm not sure if it hits, and it actually does hit, so perfect. We finish off Frieza right here with the beautiful Dragon Fist, which I think is probably one of the most beautiful attacks in this game besides the Spirit Bomb. But that Dragon Fist is just amazing. And now I believe, yeah, so Android 17's coming out here. Now, 17 went behind me instantly. So keep that in mind. That Dragon Homing is a great move to have. As you can see, I use a little Ki Blast right there. It kind of resets your opponent. So keep that in mind if you're going to go for any specific combos or anything like that. You can reset with the Ki Blast. So right there, you saw me do a Ki Blast again, mainly because it resets the opponent. It's a huge thing. Keep that in mind if you guys are going to play this game at some point. So here we're going to go to the next clip. One of the things I noticed is, and I say this all the time, and if you guys are new to the channel and haven't seen the other videos, the water maps are kind of annoying, mainly because the frames kind of drop a little bit, especially when you start going into the water. So I kind of steer clear from those as much as possible. So we're on City, and City honestly is a kind of... I like Rocky Field's the best. I should have chose that one, but the City is kind of annoying, mainly because there's just so many buildings, but it looks the most beautiful in my opinion. So here we're going to show some more Hercule gameplay, and of course Krillin again. Like I said, a lot of characters that I did not really show off as much, I went ahead and used in this video. And I think, yeah, Boo. Okay, Boo's on my team too. I haven't used him enough either. We're going to go against Yamcha, mainly because, like I said, that Beam Clash is nice to see. It can get a little annoying with the whole like turning or revolving thing that they got going on, but always a Beam Clash is always nice to see in a video. So we picked against Boo and against God Goku. Now, I don't know why I chose God Goku in that situation, because he has as much power as possible compared to these. So it might not be the best specific choice, but we're just going to rock with it. So going against Yamcha while using Mr. Satan is not the best idea, because, you know, Hercule is not a strong character. But the cool thing about Hercule is this. He starts off with 3 skill count, which is good because you can instantly go into your sparking mode. And when you're in sparking mode, you do damage. You can actually do damage during that. And of course, doing his ultimate, he's going to do a lot of damage, especially because he uses Boo for his attack. So here we're trying to just see how Hercule feels, how he moves. I don't think we're going to do anything specific. And of course, we tried to do a homing dash around him. It did not work. Now here, I'm still trying to just understand how Hercule works. He literally, this is just him doing his R1 ascend. He just does flips over and over again. Right there, you can notice a lot of people didn't know, but Hercule can deflect beams. Right there, he can deflect beams, he can deflect Ki Blast and all that good stuff. So keep that in mind. Hercule can be useful in this game. So the producers were not lying. The producers are not lying. You can use him. He's not going to do a lot of damage, as you can see, but there are certain things you can use with him that could get him to it being useful in the game. So here we have, of course, 2 skill gauges. We just used Royal Raiment, I think, and we dashed around him. We're throwing rocks, which doesn't do anything. And of course, going against, you know, I should have done a Hercule versus Hercule match. I think that would have been great to see. I just didn't think about it at that moment. So you can see right there, Hercule did not hit Yamcha with that, I think that present attack. I forgot what it's called. I literally just popped it up on the screen, but I didn't read it. And right there, of course, Yamcha's doing his little Z block or perfect block right there constantly. Now we're going to try getting into a combo. It does not work. And then, you know, one of the best things with Hercule is literally trying to do, ooh, that after image or wild. I think that was wild sense I think in this term. Yeah, so we're trying to just get better with Hercule. You can see Yamcha still has 2 health bars, but we had to switch out. You know, we don't want to show off basically nothing with damage and then run out of time to play. So we're going into Boo. We're going to try to go for a clash. It does not work, mainly because Yamcha is just already focusing on trying to dodge everything. Right there, he dodged again, like perfect blocking. But, you know, we have to come back with Boo. Boo specifically, I wanted to try something with him, but it did not work. And I think that was the super gum thing that he throws, or actually going against it, not with him. It's try to block it or deflect it, but it's kind of hard when they don't really throw things at you. So here we go with the Sonic Sway again. Sonic Sway is really nice to see. Of course, it's really fast. It's kind of hard to pull off on the classic controls, mainly because you have to press circle and triangle at the same time, or mainly you're just blocking and then pressing triangle at the moment you're about to get hit. And it's just weird because it's with perception, the same buttons with perception and super perception, so it's kind of just awkward to be doing 3 things with one button layout. So but okay, so let's just see what's going on. Yamcha's still trying to attack us and just vanish a lot. Of course, we're trying to stop him from that, and we're going to do that with comboing and keys, key blasts. And I go into sleep mode mainly because I wanted my health and my actual key back. Yamcha didn't do anything there, which is good. And then I swear we should have gotten a key or an actual blast right there together. It didn't work for some reason. And then I go with the super gum just to see if it's going to hit, which it does hit. Perfectly does hit. We have 52 seconds, so we have to get this finished as quickly as possible. That did a decent amount of damage, but did not finish off Yamcha, so we need to quickly finish him off before the time runs out. So here I should have just dashed behind him and just destroyed him, but I was going for the... I was fishing. I was fishing for the beam clash, which that beam clash actually hit him, surprisingly. And now we're going to switch to Krillin. Now we have to show off Krillin versus Boo. I should have done Hercule just to see what the end credit would be, what they would say together. But now we're going with Krillin. Of course, you can see the short dashing. The short dashing, in that sense, I should not have used it that way, mainly because I used too much ki, and ki is a huge factor in this game. So, of course, Boo is literally destroying me right now. You can see I literally already lost a whole health bar. But we're going to try to keep going with combos. We need to see what Krillin can do. Perfect little reverse back to the ground. And of course, we're trying to continue. And Boo tries his paralysis beam. It does not work. And then right here we go with the super attack of Krillin, and that does not work. And we run out of time, but unfortunately, that is what it is. Hopefully you guys enjoy. Let me know in the comments below. We'll be back with more demo gameplay tomorrow.